Welcome back to our hardwood heaven, where today we're diving deep into the sensational saga of the Golden State Warriors, a team that went from the depths of despair to carving out an indelible dynasty in NBA history. Let's unfold the gripping narrative of how the Warriors transformed a franchise once deemed a disaster into the envy of the entire league. Picture this, it's the early 2010s and the Golden State Warriors are far from the powerhouse we know today. With a lackluster record, disheartened fans, and a seemingly endless drought, it felt like the Warriors were destined for perpetual mediocrity. But hold on to your basketball jerseys, because my friends, this tale takes a dramatic turn. Alright fellow hoopheads, buckle up as we rewind the clock to the Warriors' dark days, a time when Dub Nation wasn't exactly a joyful chorus. Back in the early 2010s, the Golden State Warriors were more like the Golden State Worriers, struggling to find their footing in the relentless NBA landscape. Picture this, the 2011-2012 season, the Warriors managed a whopping 23 wins and 43 losses, a far cry from the glory they would later achieve. But hey, every superhero has an origin story, right? And the Warriors were about to embark on an epic journey. In those gloomy days, the Warriors' playoff drought felt like a never-ending storm, lasting 17 years. To put it in a perspective, that's longer than Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga. Ouch! The team lacked the winning formula, and even die-hard fans found solace in the term rebuilding year, which sometimes felt like rebuilding decade. But fear not, loyal fans, because every cloud has a silver lining, and for the Warriors, that silver lining would come in the form of some strategic draft picks. Here's a quirky fact to lighten the mood. During this period, the Warriors had a mascot named Thunder. Yes, you heard it right. Thunder, during a time when the team's thunder were more like a distant rumble. So as we sip our metaphorical tea, let's salute the diehards who weathered the storm, because little did they know, brighter days were just around the corner. We've navigated through the dark clouds of the Warriors' past, and now it's time to shine a spotlight on the game-changing draft that set the stage for a Bay Area revolution. The year was 2009, and the Golden State Warriors were on the clock with the 7th overall pick. In a move that would echo through the basketball cosmos, they selected a babe-faced sharpshooter out of Davidson College, none other than Stephen Curry. Now let's throw some numbers your way. Curry's rookie season saw him averaging a respectable 17.5 points per game, giving fans a taste of what was to come. But it wasn't just about the points. It was about the audacious threes, the ankle-breaking handles, and the birth of the Curry era. Fast forward to the 2011 NBA draft, and lightning struck twice for the Warriors. With the 11th pick, they snagged another future legend, Klay Thompson, out of Washington State. The duo of Splash Brothers was starting to take shape, laying the foundation for a shooting revolution. Let's crunch some stats. In their first season together, Curry and Thompson combined for a staggering 483 three-pointers. Yep, you heard it right, 483. Talk about a sniper duo, rewriting the NBA record books. But wait, there's more. The 2012 draft brought a defensive anchor into the mix. Draymond Green, selected in the second round. Draymond may not have been a lottery pick, but his impact on the Warriors' defensive identity is unmeasurable. Picture this, by his third season, Draymond was making opponents sweat with his triple-double performances, solidifying himself as the heartbeat of the Warriors. Now, let's talk about the front office's brilliance. The Warriors weren't just drafting players, they were sculpting a masterpiece. General Manager Bob Myers and his team displayed a keen eye for talent, recognizing the potential of these young guns and orchestrating a symphony of skill that would resonate for years to come. Curry, Thompson, and Green, the architects of the Warriors' resurrection. We've laid the groundwork with the Warriors' draft brilliance, and now it's time to witness the crescendo, the electrifying rise of the Splash Brothers, the dynamic duo that would change the NBA landscape forever. Picture this, it's the 2012-2013 season, and the basketball world is about to get a taste of something extraordinary. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, now officially known as the Splash Brothers, were turning the court into their canvas, splashing threes from all angles. Let's dive into some mind-boggling stats. In the 2012-2013 season, Curry shattered his own record for most three-pointers made in a single season, draining a jaw-dropping 272 threes. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson wasn't far behind, contributing a cool 211 threes. But it wasn't just about the numbers, it was the way they did it. Curry's handles left defenders tripping over their own feet, and Curry's textbook shooting form made catch and shoot an art form. Together they formed a backcourt that opposing teams couldn't comprehend or contain. The 2014-2015 season saw the Splash Brothers leading the Warriors to their first NBA championship in 40 years. Curry was named the league's MVP, and Klay was dropping 37 points in a single quarter, a feat that still gives us goosebumps. The small ball revolution was in full swing, with the Warriors showcasing a brand of basketball that was as beautiful as it was effective. Fast breaks, no-look passes, and of course, the iconic threes. It was a show that had fans on the edge of their seats. And then, as if the basketball gods themselves were smiling upon the Warriors, they faced the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. In a series for the ages, the Splash Brothers brought the Larry O'Brien Trophy back to the Bay Area, and the Warriors were once again champions. As we bask in the glow of those championship moments, remember this, the Splash Brothers weren't just rewriting the record books, they were changing the way basketball was played. But this is only the beginning of the Warriors saga. Now it's time to shine the spotlight on the unsung hero of the Warriors' resurgence, the heartbeat of the defense, the maestro of versatility, none other than Draymond Green. Picture this, it's the 2012 NBA Draft, and with the 35th overall pick, the Warriors snagged a raw, tenacious player out of Michigan State. Now let's be honest, at that moment, not many saw the defensive juggernaut in the making, but oh how the narrative would change. Fast forward to the 2014-2015 season, the same season the Warriors clinched their first NBA championship in decades. Draymond Green, the engine of the defense, showcased his prowess, earning his stripes as an elite defender and the vocal leader of the team. He finished second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting, setting the stage for what would become the defensive revolution. Now let's throw some numbers into the defensive mix. In the 2015-2016 season, Draymond became the first player in NBA history to record over 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, 100 steals, and 100 blocks in a single season. I mean, that's not just a triple-double threat, it's a quintuple threat. But it's not just about stats, it's about impact. Draymond's defensive versatility allowed the Warriors to play small ball without sacrificing defensive prowess. His ability to guard multiple positions, read the game like a chess master, and orchestrate the defense made him the linchpin of the Warriors' success. Oh, and did I mention the trash talk? Draymond's on-court banter became legendary, striking fear into the opponents and providing the Warriors with that extra psychological edge. It's like having a hype man on the court, firing up the team and the crowd. The Warriors saga was about to get a blockbuster sequel. Enter the one, the only, the Slim Reaper himself, Kevin Durant. Now, rewind to the summer of 2016. The Warriors had just suffered a heartbreaking defeat in the NBA Finals, and just when you thought their story couldn't get any more dramatic, they dropped the ultimate bombshell. Kevin Durant, the former MVP and scoring maestro, decided to join the Warriors. Let's toss some numbers into the mix. Durant's addition to the Warriors wasn't just a move, it was a seismic shift in the balance of power. In his first season with the Dubs, he averaged a cool 25.1 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game. Oh, and did we mention the efficiency? Durant shot a blistering 53.7% from the field, making it clear that he wasn't just a scoring machine, he was an offensive juggernaut. The 2016-2017 season saw the Warriors dominating the league in historic fashion. They finished with a remarkable 67-15 record in the regular season, and Durant, alongside Splash Brothers and Draymond Green, formed the NBA owns Super Death lineup. It was like assembling the Avengers of basketball, an unstoppable force. But it wasn't just about the regular season. In the playoffs, Durant elevated his game to new heights. He dropped 35 points per game, culminating in the finals MVP performance that silenced any lingering doubts. The Warriors defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers, securing their second NBA championship in 3 years. Durant's decision to join the Warriors was met with both awe and criticism, but one thing was undeniable: it worked. The Warriors dynasty was solidified, and Durant's legacy was forever intertwined with the Bay Area brilliance. So, as we marvel at the arrival of Kevin Durant and the Warriors' ascension to a new level of dominance, remember that this was more than a team. It was a basketball symphony orchestrated by some of the greatest talents the league had ever seen. Now let's take a step back and shine a spotlight on the orchestrator behind the scenes, the maestro of the clipboard, the one and only Steve Kerr. In 2014, Steve Kerr took the reins as the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. Now, coaching changes happen all the time in the NBA, but what unfolded under Curry's guidance was nothing short of extraordinary. First off, let's talk about the impact of Kerr's offensive philosophy. He introduced a ball movement heavy and a three-point shooting system that complemented the skill sets of Curry, Thompson, and the rest of the squad. The Warriors weren't just winning, they were winning with style. The term "strength in numbers" became more than a slogan, it was a brand of basketball that captivated fans worldwide. Now, let's throw some stats your way. In Curry's first season, the Warriors finished with a league-best 67-15 record. That's a 16-game improvement from the previous season, showcasing the immediate impact of Kerr's coaching prowess. And they went on to win the NBA championship, marking the beginning of a new era. But Kerr wasn't just a tactician, he was a leader. His calm demeanor and ability to connect with his players created a culture of camaraderie and excellence. The Warriors became known not just for their wins, but for the joy and chemistry that radiated from the court. In the 2015-2016 season, Kerr faced a unique challenge with health issues that temporarily sidelined him. However, even in his absence, the foundation he laid proved resilient. The assistant coach Luke Walton stepped in, guiding the Warriors to a historic 24-0 start to the season. Returning to the sidelines, Kerr continued to steer the ship, and the Warriors finished the season with an NBA record 73 wins. It wasn't just a team accomplishment, it was a testament to Kerr's ability to inspire greatness. We've navigated through the highs and hurdles, witnessed the brilliance of players and coaches alike, and now we find ourselves at the pinnacle of the Golden State Warriors saga, the era of back-to-back championships. With Kerr at the helm and the roster brimming with talent, the Warriors continued their dominance in the 2017-2018 season. They cruised through the regular season with a formidable 58-24 record, securing the top seed in the Western Conference. But of course, the regular season was just a prelude to the main event, the NBA playoffs. In the playoffs, the Warriors showcased their mettle, dispatching opponents with a combination of offensive firepower and tenacious defense. Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green operated like a well-oiled machine, and under Kerr's strategic guidance, they navigated their way through tough matchups. In the NBA Finals, the Warriors faced off against the Cleveland Cavaliers once again. The result? A convincing 4-0 series sweep. and the Warriors hoisted the championship trophy for the second consecutive year. Durant once again earned the Finals MVP, solidifying his impact on the team. Now, let's sprinkle some statistical stardust. Durant in those finals averaged a scorching 28.8 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game. But it wasn't just Durant, the entire team contributed to the spectacle. The Warriors' unselfish style of play, characterized by swift ball movement and deadly three-point shooting, left opponents scrambling. The 2018 championship marked not only the Warriors' third title in 4 years, but also a validation of their status as a modern NBA dynasty. Kerr's coaching acumen, combined with the unparalleled talent on the roster, created a winning formula that basketball fans couldn't help but marvel at. As confetti rained down and "We Are the Champions" echoed through the arena, the Warriors had etched their names in the annals of NBA history. The journey from disaster to dynasty was complete, and the Warriors stood tall as the team of the era.